And I had no idea it was going to be that lit. Like, I was like, oh, shoot. And like the fans were everywhere. It's like, dang, nobody got work today. Like, it was crazy. Like,
hello, Eagle fans. This is Calvin Barnes with the NCCU Sports Network, and welcome back to another season of Where Are They Now, where we interview former NCCU student athletes and take a look at what they're doing post-NCCU. Joining me today for the first episode, none other from the football program, is Ryan Smith. In his senior season, he was voted to All-MEAC, not only as a defensive back, but also as a return specialist. He currently holds the school record for most solo tackles in a career with 128 and kick return average with 28.1 yards. He continued his success by getting drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the 2016 NFL Draft. This past year, Ryan became the first NCCU Eagle to win a Super Bowl. Without further ado, man, let me introduce you, Super Bowl champion and now Los Angeles Charger, Ryan Smith. Ryan, appreciate you joining me today, man.
nah, for sure. Thanks for having me.
Hey, man, I'm so glad. But first things first, the people want to know, man. NCCU wants to know, how does it feel to be a Super Bowl champion?
Man, it feels great. When it first happened, man, I was on like such a high. It was crazy. Like, I can't even explain the feeling that I had. It was completely different from anything I ever felt before. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It was amazing.
Has it officially sunk in yet that you know that you're a Super Bowl champion? Or will you think it will sink in more once you get that ring?
It definitely sunk in. It kind of died down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I know when the ring comes, oh yes, it's back up.
It's back up, man. And speaking of the ring and the celebration, man, we saw the videos about on the boat and everything. So just how was that whole celebration experience like on the boat and on the water with your team?
That was the best time of my life, I think. Nah, for real. Like, first of all, it was last minute because I think they tried to plan it like on that Friday, but everybody knew that nobody was gonna be in town. So they did it we found out the day before, you know, what was going on. And I had no idea it was going to be that lit. Like, I was like, oh, shoot. And, like, the fans were everywhere. It's like, dang, nobody got work today? Like, it was crazy. Like, but I had so much fun. Like, I had no care in the world. Nobody cared about anything. You just enjoy this moment. That was so much fun.
But besides that Super Bowl this past season, take us through your other favorite moments from this past year.
At the moment, it wasn't fun. But after the fact, it was fun. Like when the ball almost hit me on the punt return, and I didn't hear my man say, I didn't hear him say, get away from it. I looked and the ball was literally right there. And it was like, but after the fact, the meme we made of how, like, you know, how you get away from it, that was pretty fun. Because after the fact, we were laughing on the sideline about it. And that was funny. That was a fun moment. Off the field, I guess it's being in the locker room with my guys, you know, just talking about whatever, being goofy, funny. That's probably always a fun moment. Fun moments.
This season was unlike any other season, especially in your NFL career. You're playing through a pandemic during COVID-19. So what were some of the differences from this past season versus, you know, your first few seasons in the NFL?
I mean, the difference was just like, you know what I'm saying, with no fans. We had to wear a mask every day. We had meetings outside, which sucked. For some odd reason, it was freezing in Tampa. It was like 40 degrees, you know what I'm saying? I'm out there with a fur coat. I'm shivering at meetings. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking no notes. I'm cold.
That's North Carolina weather right there. Like, we're not expecting that.
Nah, for real. We in Tampa. I'm like, why is it so cold? That sucked. That really sucked. And then, like, you know, you couldn't really go out, you know, like, to have fun for real because it's detrimental to the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tampa was pretty much still open, but, like, as the team, as a football player, you know what I'm saying? We didn't want to risk nothing. So we didn't really go out. So we was just really chilling. The fun thing about that was, like, during the game, you know, it felt like a practice low key because there was no fans. You can hear everything, you know, players talking trash, we going back and forth. And that was fun. I like that. I like trash talking. So that was fun for me. But that was really the only difference for real. There's no fans and the mask and stuff.
You know, this is going on your sixth season in the NFL. So when you reflect on your NFL draft experience, the preparation, you know, getting drafted, you know, what are some of the things now that you can look back at years later that stand out to you?
Oh, definitely when I got my combine invite. Because I remember asking my agent, like, what are the odds of me getting an invite? And literally, like, no exaggeration, 5 minutes after that, I got the email.
Oh, wow.
to the combine. And I was like, yo, I just got the email. He said, huh? I was like, yeah. And I forwarded to him. And that was pretty dope. And then the actual combine, see, people don't see behind the scenes. It was a lot. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. But it was definitely a fun experience, a good experience. And then me getting drafted, you know, I'm at the crib. I got a few of my close friends with me, my mom, my family, you know, so yeah, those were some special moments for sure.
What was your first like welcome to the league moment when you got to the NFL?
My rookie year, I don't know. My second year was, I feel like, was really my welcome to the NFL moment, because that's when I first started playing defense. And my first start was against the Vikings. And I was checking Stephon. And we from the same area.
Yeah, you know, Maryland. You know,
I'm out there. I'm like, I'm out there about to do my thing. And when I say like the speed, the physicality, everything was just different. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa, you woke me up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? it was probably one of my worst games in life. And I got home. I looked myself in the mirror and was like, yo, what you gonna do? Like, you can't be, it's nothing like the MEAC. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different out here. You know, everybody good, everybody athletic. You know what I'm saying? So I had to buckle down, get my playbook. You know what I'm saying? You're right. That was my welcome to the NFL moment. I was embarrassed. I was really embarrassed. That's how bad it was. And off the field, I want to say, you know, getting hazed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The vets messing with me in my locker. You know, I got to pay for some. You know what I'm saying? It's like little stuff. You know, little stuff. I was like, it's funny because, you know, I was a senior in college. People looking up to me. You know what I'm saying? I was like top dog, and I get to the NFL. Like, it's like I'm a freshman again. You know what I'm saying? This dude keep messing with me. I don't got time for that. But I bought into it, and it was all love. You know what I'm saying?
Going forward from there, you know what I'm saying? Now you're with the Los Angeles Chargers. So how excited are you to build a new chapter in your career with this organization now?
I'm big excited. I pray for this, man. I ask God for this. This is for new beginnings, a fresh start. I had fun in Tampa, but, you know, some things just come to an end. And, you know, I got here. I've been here for like 2 weeks now. The coaches, the players, they all welcome me with open arms. It's dope. It's a dope feeling. All positive energy. I'm loving it. You know, the defense is cool. I'm playing. They working me. You know, they working me in different positions. So I'm having fun.
You know, speaking of fun and everything, I kind of got to go back a little bit to Tampa and NCCU. Who would you say are some of the funniest teammates that you played with in Tampa, and who were some of the funniest teammates from your time at NCCU?
Tampa, there's a couple guys. I know Sean funny. Sean Murphy funny. He hilarious. He's stupid. He just like me, bro. He goofy as I don't know what. You got Chris Baker, the D lineman. I don't know what I'm talking about. He funny. He plays more than me. He's funny. JPP, he's goofy behind. That boy, right? That's my guy right there. You got Dean, MJ, my man Tay. He don't play no more, but me and him was like this. Like, he played way too much too. That's some fun time. The locker room was funny. I'm telling you, like that was funny. And at Central, shoot, you got Neil, you got Carl, you got Mike, CJ, Bear, you got everybody, all them, we all got a group chat together. You know, we still keep in touch. Like, them, that was game for real, for real.
Again, going back to NCCU, what were some of your favorite memories, you know, playing at NCCU on that field?
One of my favorite memories was my senior year against A&T, when we bust them at their house, because they try to wear all black that year, you know, talking about it's gonna be a funeral. Man, we went in there with bad intentions. I'm telling you, it was fun. That was definitely my favorite moment. Like, out of all the like success I had at Central, like going to A&T that year and beating them, that was my favorite moment on the field, for sure.
You know, moving forward with that, what are some of your favorite memories? Because, you know, a lot of people forget the student part of being a student athlete. So what are some of your favorite memories being a student, you know, at NCCU?
Homecoming. Hands down, homecoming. And I'm mad because I haven't been since my rookie year. You know, my rookie year I was able to go. But that don't really count because, like, I ain't really had a time off, then come back, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like I never get a chance. And the crazy part is Tampa bye week is on homecoming now. And I'm not with them no more. That sucks. I'm like, all these years, and now y'all want to have it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I really want to go to homecoming so bad. I wish they could like plan it around my bye week or something.
But yeah, man, homecoming is one of the best experiences, especially at NCCU, man. One of the best homecomings out there.
You can't beat it. You can't beat it.
It's all the love and everything, the tailgating, everything.
And I'm in a group chat with all my friends, so they telling me and sending pictures, and I'm over here like, dang.
You over here just study your playbook like, man. Like, dang, like I gotta worry about like cover two. I gotta worry about all these different coverages. I gotta make sure I got down.
Facts, 100%.
Speaking of, you know, going back to NCC, you know, you played with your brother, you know, went to high school together, played with him in college. So what was it like, you know, playing with your brother during your college career?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't feel no different from like growing up. We literally played on the same team growing up. Football, basketball, baseball. And so like college was just like, are we older now? It's like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like that's my best friend. I see him all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, even off the field, we always together. So like, you know, our first time really being apart was when we graduated. For real, for real.
So how was that? You know, like you said, you grew up with him, y'all went to college together. So how was it, you know, being apart from him for the first time pretty much in your whole life?
It didn't feel no different for real. But because we were busy, you know what I'm saying? So we wasn't like at home just chilling, like, damn, where you at? You know what I'm saying? It was, you good, you know, everything, checking up on each other, you know, so it wasn't really much of a change. It was just, we grew up.
There's a couple things that you can tell, you know, an HBCU student athlete that's trying to make it to the NFL. What are some of the things, some advice that you would tell them?
Man, grind, you know what I'm saying? Cut out the partying and stuff like that. That's what I did, like, my senior year. I really buckled down, you know. Man, my linebackers can attest to that. Like, you're gonna want to go out. You know, you might step out here and there, but nothing like your freshman or sophomore year, you know what I'm saying, where you just don't have a care in the world, you just having fun, meeting new people. You really got to buckle down because you already at a disadvantage, you know, going to a smaller school. And just sacrifice the fun, you know, just for a year, you know, a couple months, just so you can make it to where you want to get to, then have fun. You start having fun again. But, you know, just buckle down, grind, and they're going to find you.
Hey, that's great advice, man. Great.
Keep God first, of course. That's right.
Always, man. Always, man.
Always,
great. You know, that's number one.
That's number one. It's number one for sure.
That's either. So, you know, now that we're finally opening things up, you talked about, you know, when you know, last season, you couldn't really go out that much because, you know, you wanted to make sure that everything was good. So now that we're opening up, what's one thing that you couldn't wait to do, you know, getting off of this quarantine and all these restrictions?
Honestly, man, I'm really a homebody for real. Like, I wasn't really geeking to really go out for real. Like, I mean, even when it opened up, like, yeah, we wanted to step outside just because it was outside, it's open. But like during the quarantine, with the pandemic, I wasn't really geeking to go out like that. As you can see my Instagram, I'll be in the house cooling, like on my TikTok, you know what I'm saying? I'll be in the video games. And then before you know it, it's like 7, 8 o'clock at night and they over with, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really pressed, but now that it is kind of open, you know, if we can go places, I do like to travel when I can.
Speaking of doing things, you know, like you say, your homebody, but you're doing other things, not just on the field. You're doing also great stuff off the field. You know, this past year or so, you recently started your own clothing brand, you know, your own business called Mind Your Business. So Can you tell the people about that? Like, how did you come up with that and just the entire process of it?
Yeah. So, well, first of all, when I growing up, I always say I'm going to start something like a brand or whatever I do. I want to incorporate my brother. He died in high school in a car accident. He wore number 2. That's why I wore number 2. That's why I wore number 2 in college. So at first it started with Showtime. My dad always called me Showtime. And I was like, Showtime, man, it's a dope name. How can I incorporate number 2 in Showtime? And then like time went on, and I always say, mind your business. I always mind my business, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, mind your business, mind your business, like mind your, I was like, the 2 could be a Y could be 2, you know, so I can make that work. So that's how Mind Your Business came up. And then it's in the Bible too, to mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Like it's in 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11, I think it is. Mind your business. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? But I always just live my life by just minding my business, because you can't, I feel like if you just focus on yourself and not worry about other people, you know, you're gonna succeed. And that's just how I move, you know what I'm saying? I don't like drama. I'm not a confrontational person. So I just mind my business. And I feel like everybody can relate to that. I feel like that would pop more than Showtime, you know? So that's how I came up with that.
So this is season 2. We're doing a couple new things. And last season, we kind of started this with, you know, one of your former teammates, Malcolm Bell. We asked them to pick a wide receiver, a running back, and an offensive lineman if he was building the team. So now I have to ask you, from NCCU, if you had to have a defensive back, a linebacker, and a defensive lineman, you starting your team, who's those 3 people that you're going to pick?
I'm starting my team. I'm the DB. I'm going to pick Mike Jones for sure. Linebacker, I'm going to pick Taz Foster. I don't know if you know Taz Foster. You do know Taz?
Yeah.
Taz is a dog.
A dog, man. He was a dog, bro.
Dog. And D-line, I'll probably pick Tank. Tank's my D-line.
I'm about to go ahead. We're about to start up a new segment 2 right here called the rapid fire question right here. 45 seconds. And we're going to give you just a couple, just answer this as best you can, man. Like I said, I'm going to put the clock on 45 seconds. You ready, man?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancake.
Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox.
Vine or TikTok?
TikTok.
Lil Baby or Young Thug?
Little baby.
Chicken Wednesday or 1040 break?
Ooh, shit. 1040.
LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
Okay, gray or maroon? Talking about the jerseys at NCCU that you wore.
Gray.
Okay. Defeating A&T at home or defeating A&T on the road?
Ooh.
Favorite professor at NCCU?
Mr. Brown.
And we have one more. Favorite TV show?
Martin.
Right. Okay. Hey, we got those questions right there. Like I said, that was 45 seconds of a line. It was rapid fire, man. Like we definitely had to get ready. So right to wrap up here with this interview. When you look back at your time at NCCU, are there anybody that you would like to thank, just in general?
Shoot, my professors, who believed in me. Ms. Mitchell, the football coaching staff, everybody just supported me for us. Thank y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because that meant a lot, more than you guys know. Even, y'all doing this interview with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, to know that I'm still, appreciated. So everybody who supported me, just thank y'all.
Yeah, man, thank you again. And then one last question. 3 words to describe your time at NCCU. What would those 3 words be?
I'm gonna go with exciting, supportive, and it's very engaging. I liked it. Like, it's like because they want like a big school, you know what I'm saying? So everybody was just like a family type thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go with those 3.
That's good. And then last thing before I wrap up here, is there anything else you just want to say to the fans, to the people that's watching this interview?
Just thank y'all. Keep on supporting me. I'm gonna keep doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? Hope to see everybody soon. Hopefully my body will be falling a good weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Ryan, thanks again. We appreciate your time. And again, we're going to know that you're going to keep doing amazing things, not only on the field, but off the field. And again, thank you again for this interview. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up for Where Are They Now? Season 2, first episode. Again, I had Ryan Smith, defensive back for the Los Angeles Chargers, and now Super Bowl champion for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this past season. Well, if you all have a blessed day, catch you next time, y'all. Peace.